What's up, everybody? And guess what? We're going to India. I know, you're probably thinking India? Spicy food, crazy traffic, and cows on the road? You got that right. But hold up, because India is also a land of vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and experiences that'll rock your world. To make sure you have the best time ever, we're gonna break down everything you need to know, from dodging those sneaky tourist traps, because come on, gotta save those rupees, to staying safe and sound while you're out exploring ancient temples and munching on some delicious samosas. So buckle up, grab your bindis and kurtas, because we're about to embark on a wild ride to prepare you for the adventure of a lifetime. Get ready to experience India like a pro. All right, peeps, let's get real for a second. India's amazing, but like anywhere else, there are folks out there trying to take advantage of tourists. Don't worry though, Big D's got your back. Let's expose these scams. First up, the classic fake tour guide. You're admiring the Taj Mahal and suddenly, bam! A random dude pops up claiming to be a guide. They might even have a fancy fake ID. Always book tours through reputable companies, okay? Next, the infamous taxi tango. Some drivers might forget to turn on the meter or take you on the scenic route, the longest and most expensive. Insist on using the meter or negotiate the fare before putting your bags in the trunk. And hey, use ride-hailing apps for a smoother ride. Now picture this. You're in a bustling market, eager to buy souvenirs. You see a shop that looks closed, but the shopkeeper gestures for you to come in. That's the closed shop trick. They might pressure you to buy overpriced or fake goods. Remember, a closed shop is closed for a reason. And then there are the gem scams. Someone might offer you precious gems at a steal. Don't be fooled. These gems are usually worthless fakes. Stick to reputable jewelers for authentic gems, all right? Ever heard of the blessing scam? Someone might offer blessings and then demand money afterward. Look, blessings are free, my friends. Politely decline and walk away. And of course, we gotta talk about pickpocketing. Crowded areas can be a breeding ground for these light-fingered folks. Keep your valuables safe, use a money belt, and be aware of your surroundings. Stay street smart, my friends, and let's keep those rupees safe. Yo, adventurers! So we've tackled those pesky scams, but let's talk about staying safe in general. Remember, precaution is your best buddy, especially when you're in a new environment. First things first, transportation. India's got it all, from rickety rickshaws to shiny metros. But for the sake of safety and sanity, stick to authorized transportation options like registered taxis, ride-hailing apps, or public transport. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous and want to try the rickshaws, negotiate the fare beforehand, okay? Next up, accommodations. India's got everything from budget-friendly guest houses to luxurious palaces. But always choose accommodations that are registered and have good security measures in place. And hey, if you're unsure, read those online reviews. The internet's your best friend. Now let's talk about exploring after dark. While India's cities can be vibrant at night, it's best to avoid wandering alone in unfamiliar or poorly lit areas. Stick to well-lit streets, travel in groups if possible, and trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. India is a land of diverse cultures, and respecting local customs is key to a harmonious journey. Dress modestly, especially when visiting religious sites. Learn a few basic Hindi phrases. A little namaste goes a long way. And remember, always ask for permission before taking photos of people, especially monks or sadhus. Let's talk about the yummy stuff, food. Indian cuisine is a party in your mouth, but it's important to be cautious about what you eat and drink. Stick to bottled water, avoid eating from street vendors who don't maintain proper hygiene, and listen to your stomach. If it doesn't feel right, don't eat it. And speaking of feeling right, always carry essential contact information with you at all times. That means your hotel address, emergency numbers, and important travel documents. Keep them handy and easily accessible, just in case. Remember, guys, safety is not about living in fear. It's about being prepared and making smart choices. So trust your instincts, follow these tips, and you'll be good to go. Chapter 3. The Rupee Rhapsody Budgeting for Your Indian Adventure. All right, let's talk money, honey. India can be super affordable or surprisingly luxurious depending on your travel style. So, let's break it down, shall we? First up, flights. International flights can set you back a pretty penny, but domestic flights within India are surprisingly affordable, especially if you book in advance or during off-season. Keep an eye out for deals and use those travel apps. Now, accommodations. Dorms and guest houses can cost you as low as $10 per night, while mid-range hotels can range from $30 to $70. And hey, if you're feeling like a Maharaja, luxury hotels can cost upwards of $100 per night. The choice is yours. Food, glorious food. Street food is the heart and soul of Indian cuisine, and it's super easy on the wallet. Think samosas for a few rupees or a hearty thali for a couple of dollars. Mid-range restaurants will cost you around $10 to $20 per meal, while fine dining experiences can set you back $50 or more. Transportation's a breeze in India. Local buses and trains are super cheap, with tickets costing just a few rupees. Taxis and rickshaws are pricier, but still affordable if you negotiate the fare. And hey, if you're planning on covering long distances, consider renting a car or hiring a driver for convenience. Remember guys, budgeting is all about finding the right balance between your needs and your wants. So, plan wisely, track your expenses, and don't be afraid to splurge on those once-in-a-lifetime experiences. After all, you only live once. Chapter 4, SOS, your emergency hotline bling. All right, fam, let's get serious for a minute. Emergencies can happen anywhere, anytime, and it's crucial to be prepared, especially when you're in a foreign land. So grab your phones and take note, because these numbers are your lifeline. First and foremost, the National Tourist Helpline 1363. This number is your go-to for any tourist-related assistance, from reporting scams to seeking medical help. Save it on your phone, write it on your hand, tattoo it on your forehead, whatever it takes to remember it. Next up, the big guns. The police emergency number 100. In case of any criminal activity, threats to your safety, or if you witness something suspicious, dial 100 immediately. The police are there to protect and assist. Now, for those unexpected health hiccups, dial 102 for ambulance services. They'll rush you to the nearest hospital and provide immediate medical attention. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Ladies, your safety is paramount. In case of harassment or any uncomfortable situations, the Women's Helpline 1091 is your shield and your voice. Don't hesitate to reach out for help and support. And hey, for all your travel-related queries, from visa information to accommodation options, the Ministry of Tourism's website, incredibleindia.org, is your ultimate guide. Bookmark it, browse through it, and get ready to be amazed by all that India has to offer. Remember guys, these numbers are not just random digits, they're your lifelines in case of emergencies. Save them, memorize them, and travel with peace of mind. Chapter 5, Maxing Out Your India Adventure Tips from your bestie Deepak. Listen up, my fellow explorers. We've talked about scams, safety, and all that jazz, but now it's time to talk about squeezing every last drop of fun out of your India trip. Get ready for some insider tips from yours truly. First things first, planning. I know, spontaneity is cool and all, but trust me, a little planning goes a long way in India. Book your flights and accommodations in advance, especially during peak season. Research your destinations, make a rough itinerary, and be prepared to be flexible. India is a melting pot of cultures, languages, and traditions. Embrace the diversity, interact with locals, try new foods, learn a few local phrases, and be open to stepping outside your comfort zone. Trust me, the most memorable experiences often happen when you least expect them. If you're feeling a little unsure about navigating India solo, consider joining group tours. It's a great way to meet fellow travelers, explore with experienced guides, and learn more about the country's rich history and culture. Remember guys, traveling is not just about ticking off destinations on a list, it's about immersing yourself in the local way of life. Be open-minded, be respectful, and be curious. Staying connected is crucial, especially if you're traveling solo or in remote areas. Get a local SIM card for your phone, make sure you have a reliable internet connection, and keep your loved ones updated on your whereabouts. And lastly, always carry a small first aid kit with you. Pack some essentials like Band-Aids, antiseptic wipes, pain relievers, and any personal medications you might need. Trust me, it's better to be prepared. So there you have it, folks. My top tips for maximizing your India adventure while staying safe and sound. Remember, travel with an open heart, a curious mind, and a whole lot of enthusiasm. And there you have it, folks. Your ultimate guide to traveling safe and having a blast in incredible India. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way, and being aware of your surroundings is key. from dodging scams like a pro to embracing the vibrant culture and making unforgettable memories. I hope these tips empower you to travel smart and experience the magic of India. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures, and share this video with your fellow Wanderlust buddies. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and keep those travel dreams alive.